Hey, my name is PolishLynx and welcome to ChuSingura46+1 as... Yes, Shimizu was there. As well after Yasuke, that's true. Let's see how the story develops after that. Several days later, we waited for the Chamberlain to arrive, and after the other day's circumstances, Yasuke informed the Chamberlain what had happened. Despite Ichigo went after the Chamberlain, she continued, and went after Yasuke. That fact gave the other comrades a shock and shook them. And also with that I got unfaithful stares because I let her get away. Naturally, I was singled out because of what I did.
So, Suguha-san, 先日の件、どのようなことなのか、同志の前で説明していただけますわよね。
おい、みすみす敵を逃がすとはどういう了見だよ。
そうだぜ。あいつは俺に不意打ちを食らわせた挙句、ご城代の命まで狙ってたそうじゃねえか。すぐは？その清水一学とは、橋本殿を切った者のことだよな。なのになぜ？
I'm being ganged up on in, and I'm under heavy gunfire from my comrades. They are all without a doubt hitting me hard. I have no other reason but to go through the gunfire silently in shame.
すぐはさん、黙っていちゃわかりませんわ。なぜ、あの者を逃がしたのか、それを聞いているのです。まさか、逃がしただけでなく、安兵衛の屋敷に手引きしたのも、あなたなのではないでしょうね。
Can you get any more stupid idea right now? Well, I would never do such thing. I wouldn't.
俺は、なんだ。
Actually, I would. Never mind.
まあ、皆の者、落ち着け。私が事情を聞こう。皆は席を外してくれ。ですが、安兵衛、私は外せと申したのじゃぞ。あ、わかりました。ほら、他の者も下がれ。
Everybody left the room reluctantly by the Chamberlain's command. Damn it. Why did it end up like this? This time around I can't help but to think that my existence was created by one ripple effect. Because I lived leisurely at the longhouse without joining the discussions and the meetings. I accepted that social status in order to protect the unnecessary chaos of history by my existence. Although just before the raid it became the eye of the storm. And now, during these circumstances, I will not pass any kind of excuses. I'm waiting for the Chamberlain's words, like a guillotine victim waiting to be executed.
さて、すぐは？時間が惜しいので単刀直入に尋ねる。なぜ、清水一学を助けたのじゃ？
Well, there is a reason for this. Okay, maybe now is the time to explain. You know. The time traveling.
今騒ぎを起こしてはならないなどという殊勝な考えで助けたわけではなかろう。
That's...
先日、お前は私にこう答えた。清水一学とは、平左衛門とお初が死んだ時に話しただけだと。
Yes.
だが、それは嘘じゃな。お前は以前から清水一学と面識があった。
I just know her, not that far.
これ以上はもはや聞く必要はないが。あの者を助けたのには、それなりの理由があるのだろう。
You can't kill her, kind of. You must not kill her this instant, at least until the revenge is successful.
どういうことじゃ？
I can't tell you the reason. Rather, even if I tell you, you wouldn't believe me. If Ichigo would die now, things would be troublesome for certain. That is the reason why I saved Ichigo. The reason that can become the reason. Me and Kosakazumi are people that came from 300 years from the future. If I would have talked about these things much earlier, then the Chamberlain would probably believe me. No, she would have definitely believed me. That's what I experienced before in the past. However, since we are this far along, even if I talk about the circumstances, it would be too late.
そうか。わかった。ならばすぐは？お前には、今日をもって名役から外れてもらう。理由は申さぬでもわかるな。
No.
どのような事情があろうとも、お前は我らの敵である。キラ家の家人と通じていた。そして、同志宅を襲撃してきたその家人を恋に逃がした。これは、同志に対しての裏切りに他ならない。そのようなもの、仇討ちには参加させられぬ。
I guess he's fine by him right now.
どうじゃ？何か申し開くことはあるか？
Nope.
ならば話は以上じゃ。討ち入りの日まで、おとなしくしていてくれよ。
Hi, hi. Is that it?
うん。それだけじゃ。
See ya.
すぐは？お前は、我らの仇討ちの日まで、おとなしくしていてくれ。
Yeah, I can, probably. Chamberlain, I have one request of you.
なんじゃ？
When you attack Kira, please you have to use the former Lord's Wakizashi blade.
亡き殿の脇差しを？なぜじゃ？
Please, I beg of you. It's important.
うん。わかった。
Thank you very much.
おい、どこに行く？
Home.
ちょっと待て。俺はどこに行くと尋ねているのだ。
Home? Honestly, don't know. Because, well, the Chamberlain told me to return my pledge.
え？
See ya.
名役から外れる？
Well, I wish you all good fortune, and I'll pray for your success in the raid. There I bowed goodbye to my comrades, and then I left the inn. Withdrawal. No, expulsion. I never went as far as to try the patience of a saint. As expected. Okay, comparing her to a saint is not really a great idea. As expected, the Chamberlain didn't have my back in the end. A ruined brand of a bat. I realized that I was sold off by Ichigaku as a pawn of the Kira family. With that result, even if I had a little trust left, I forfeited at once. Which means I can't participate in the raid my 4th time in this era. While I was shaking the wrath of humiliation, I went towards that place. Inside this deserted house, it was warmer than I imagined. By looking around the room, in each of the 4 corners of the room, there is a fire stove. It looks like they are there to warm up the room. And in the middle. And there, in the middle of the room, being tied up to a pole is Ichigaku.
あら？誰かと思ったら、お兄さんじゃない。
Whoa.
もしかして、助けに来てくれたのかしら。
Does it look like that to you? Because Ichigaku is tied up to a pole, she has sluggish movements and she's staring at me. That appearance is like a ferocious lady panther that is caged up like in a trap. But her facial expression that gives contrast to her sluggish movement has vigor inside of her. That is the evidence I got from the other day. She has changed completely now into a person smiling charmfully.
でもお兄さん、私がここに監禁されてるってよくわかったわね。
How so you get carried here to this deserted house by Shinpachi? I watched the whole scene. After the attempt from the other day, Ichigo was brought to this deserted house. I don't know what happened between her and Shinpachi, but after looking at the situation I could kind of understand what happened. And it was not before long Shinpachi left after she carried Ichigaku to this deserted house and tied her up. It seems that Shinpachi herself is not planning on taking Ichigaku's life. I understood that and I decided to leave her there without rescuing her. I'm not letting her move around freely anymore. Therefore, I'm in a favorable position. Really? I don't
あ
think
ら、
so.
そうだったの。だったらもったいぶらずに助けに来てくれたらいいのに。
God, the crap. You who went after the turbulence in the Yasube's life. Do you think I have such a sense of duty?
でも、この前は助けてくれた。どうして助けてくれたの？
Isn't it obvious? It would be troublesome if you died. If you die, you would go back to the 17th March of again. And then you need to wait until I die.
そうよね。お兄さんは私に死んでほしくない。そして殺すこともできない。
Thanks to you pulling out a crappy gun and aiming for the Chamberlain Yasbe. By that, you got me branded as a traitor. For your actions, I got hit by a stray bullet.
もしかして赤おろしの一員じゃなくなった？そう。大石もバカな女ね。仇討ち成功のため裏で奔走していたお兄さんを切るだなんて悲劇を通り越して喜劇だわ。
And who is the cause of that again? Besides, calling it a comedy. Although you went after the Chamberlain Yasbe vigorously, your running away also indicated that you're a terrible actress. Why didn't you kill the Chamberlain?
切る価値がないと思ったからよ。
And Ichigo has a faint disgust around her eyes. No, I have a feeling that this is the first time her color of fear had run away. What happened when she met the Chamberlain?
およそ仇討ちを控えてるとは思えないような緊張感のない表情。まだ今日での遊び気分が抜けてないのかしら。それとも演技？まあ、大石の演技には皆騙されたらしいけど。どちらにせよいい気なものよね。家臣は飢えに苦しんでいるというのに、自分は優等三昧だったのだから。あなたも浪人暮らしをしたからわかるでしょ。この時代、武士が浪人になり果てるということは、ただの失業者とは違う。なぜなら、浪人は肉体労働に従事してはいけない。それがバレたら罪人となり牢屋行き。もちろん例外もあったわ。上杉家ゆかりの米沢藩では、暗黙の了解で武士が肉体労働に従事していた。その名残で現代でも人足様、大工様という言葉が米沢では残っている。でも、そんなものは得意な例。ほとんどのものが使える主も見つけられず、職もないまま飢え死にするのを待つだけ。それだけ。武士というものは生きていくのが難しい人種。にもかかわらず、大石一人がお大臣な生活。よく家臣が我慢したと思うわ。
Well, everybody believed in the Chamberlain. Kind of.
へえ、みんな信じてた。ね。でも、大石の方はそれほど家臣を信用してなかったんじゃない？
Yeah, that's actually true, probably.
それは神門返しのことでも明らかなことだけれど、それだけじゃないわ。
What? Okay, that's no. That's not true here. What do you mean?
わからない？そもそも大石が仇討ちを決心したのは家臣への不信からかもしれない。いいかしら。赤穂浪士の47人のうち、半数以上が浅野匠の神が召し抱えた者たち。堀部安兵衛、奥田孫太夫などがそうね。そういった者たちは浪人を経験した後、運よく浅野家に妻子官ができた。でも、次にまた妻子官できるとは限らない。いや、できる可能性の方が低いわ。そうなった場合、その末路は言わなくてもわかるわよね。そう。 橋本平左衛門のようになる。橋本のように自分で死を選べばまだいい方。貧困から自暴自棄になり、強盗や殺人などの犯罪に走らないとも限らない。大石はそういった危惧を感じ取って仇討ちを決意したとも考えられるということよ。
The champion feared for her comrades' lives and decided to take revenge. I don't necessarily consider that conversation a relevant story. The poor Ronin's life, not knowing when your lord's revenge will take place, throwing away the dignity of a samurai in those close circumstances. Even people that appear in shady things are not strange to that.
どうやら今の話に心当たりがあるよね。けれど、私は大石の仇討ちへの決意は別にあると考えているわ。
She had a different decision. Isn't the Imperial Court supporting her?
その理由とは別に、大石には義勝という曽祖父がいた。この義勝という人物、一度は僧侶になったのだけれど、脱走した後に浅野家に仕えて大阪夏の陣で目覚ましい武功を挙げている傑物。いわば大石家の礎を築いた張本人でもあるわ。
Hoishi Yoshikatsu. Yeah, he was mentioned.
お前、私の曽祖父である義勝様を存じているな。はい。義勝様といえば、大阪夏の陣と冬の陣で戦功を挙げ、我ら大石家の礎を築いてくれた方ですよね。
Oh yeah. Yoshikatsu is that person the Chamberlain talked about to Chigara. But why? What does the Chamberlain's great-grandfather have to do with the revenge?
大石はね、この曽祖父に憧れていたのよ。
Looked up.
というのも、義勝は大阪夏の陣で相手の首を取ったにもかかわらず、その首を捨て、再び戦場へと戻って他の首までも取ってきたほどの猛者。その武勇伝を大石は祖父に何度も頼んで聞きに行っていたらしいわ。おそらく大石にしてみれば、偉大な曽祖父の武勇伝はさぞ心躍らせたことでしょうね。と同時にこう強く願った。いつか同じ武士である自分も曽祖父のように勇敢に戦い、敵の首を取るのだと。そしてその願いは期せずしてやってきた。要するに大石は単に暴君の恨みを晴らすためだけに仇討ちを決意したわけじゃない。大石にとって吉良上野介など眼中にない。大石の頭にあるのは自分の名誉のみ。自分がいかに世間で評判になるか。そのためには幕府に対して喧嘩を必要。
Interesting. That's actually interesting theory here. It might be true.
だから大石は上野介を討ち取った後、潔く切腹せずに裁きを幕府に委ねた。これで分かったでしょ。大石蔵之介は主君のためでなく、自分の欲望のために上野介の首を欲しがったのよ。それで忠義、義士、みんな耳障りの良い言葉に騙されてるだけ。
Oh, shut up. That's not true at all. Without being confident in my own skill, I have to take the words of the retainers with a grain of salt. I must never misread the flow of the word and have the Chamberlain achieve her revenge. The Chamberlain cannot have personal reasons for the revenge.
あら、まだ大石に忠義立てしてるの？まるで殴られても尻尾を振る忠犬ね。
I told you to shut up. I'm thinking right now.
まったく家臣もいい面の皮よね。そんなことも知らないで大石一人に踊らされて。しかも
還元を浪して実の子まで道連れにしてしまうのだから大したものよ。
Oh, shut up, please! Ichigo, without listening to me, continues talking relentlessly. I couldn't handle her crap anymore, so I grabbed a hold of her kimono in order to shut her up. Are you deaf? I told you to shut it. Thank you. Even when I'm grabbing her kimono, Ichigo doesn't seem shaken in the slightest way. On the contrary, she laughs voluptuously, like she's licking the finest honey in the world. That laugh is casting a curse on me. Hey, listen, your damn story is all just an imagination. Moreover, the Acorins and the Kira family have all been drawn to the limit of the same situation. Because of that, whatever road you choose to take, it cannot stop the revenge. That as well is the same for you who had been cut from the Usugi family as a Kira supporter.
それで、この後はどうするの?
If you want to continue talking beyond this, more cruel things will happen.
ひどいこと。楽しいことの間違いじゃなくて。
I'm not laughing. You are, after all, are the contents of the modern human.
そう、面白いじゃない。300年後の人間が江戸時代で敵と味方に分かれただけじゃなく、肉体を貪り合うなんてロマンチックだわ。
Romantic. What?
どうしたの？女を裸にしておいて何もしないなんて野暮よ。それともここまでしておいておじけづいたの？やっぱりお兄さんは優しいわね。その優しさで大石やその娘、それと堀部安部を垂らし込んだのかしら。それだけじゃないかも。もしかしてお初ちゃん
How dare you! How dare you! I would never! No. No to lollies. Don't mess with me. I haven't laid a finger on Hatsu.
あら、お初ちゃんみたいな幼い体では性欲が湧かないの。
No. Why would you say such things? Weren't you also shocked of her death?
言ったでしょ。あんな小娘一人が死んだところで、私には何の関係もないわ。私の願いは赤穂の犬どもの愚かな計画を潰すこと。そして、お兄さんの願いはそんな私を止めること。それなのになぜそんなに怒るの？もしかして、お初ちゃんに恋でもしていた？
No. Why would he? Why would he?
かわいそう、死んじゃって。死んじゃったら抱けないものね。本当はお初ちゃんにあんなことやこんなことしたかったんでしょ？
From those words, my heart of self-control snapped and leaped towards her. No, maybe it was a frenzy. I found myself violently smashing Ichigaku's lips. I just want to shut this woman up.
もっと憎しみを私にぶつけて。
Wow.
キラの血がたぎってくる。
So you are related to that bastard after all that way.
お兄さん、とても素敵だったわ。罪悪感など感じないでね。犯してとお願いしたのは私なのだから、ありがとう。こんな私を抱いてくれて。
Ichigo with a smile on her face. I also felt an awe with her. Did she really desire me? Chasing after the Acorins was for what reason? Hey, I got something to ask you. You said before that the blood of Kira is boiling in me.
あら、そんなこと口走っていた？ダメね。快感に理性が負けていちゃう。
What do you mean? I mean, what did you mean?
つまらない話よ。それでも聞きたい。
Yes, goddammit, that's probably the thing I wanted to hear in the very beginning. Yes.
もしかして一度体を重ねたくらいで仏心でも芽生えた？
No? I only want to hear your purpose. Why would you burn such violent hatred for the Akorans?
聞いてどうするつもり？
Do you want to know to that extent? You went to the Edo era to the point of putting a curse on yourself. You must have a suitable reason for that. I asked my question in a way that it left her with no other option but to respond. There, from the usual surface, a glaze of generosity is concealed. And then finally she expressed her purpose with me.
お兄さん。お兄さんの家も剣道教室を開いてるのよね。
Yeah. What? My house is also... What?
ええ、そうよ。昔、私の父も家で剣道教室を開いてたの。
And it's closed for business now?
数年前にね。私は幼い頃から父の影響で剣道に慣れ親しんで育った。父も熱心に指導してくれて、私が大会で優勝すると褒めてくれたものよ。
You also use dual wielding in Kendo, right? Did your father teach you that?
いいえ。父は私の二刀流に最初、大反対だった。
Why?
私が二刀流に興味を持ったのは数年前。宮本武蔵に憧れて、二刀流の稽古を始めたの。剣道で二刀流を使う選手なんてほとんどいないでしょ。だから、目立つかなと思って。
You did dual wielding just to be different.
それまで盛況だった父の剣道教室が、突如閑古鳥が鳴いたのよ。大勢いた練習生が、潮が引いたように姿を消した。その時、父は私にその理由を教えてくれなかったわ。でも、このままでは道場が潰れてしまう。だから、練習生を戻そうと考えた私は、二刀流を使うことを決めた。
So that's the reason you started to do dual wielding.
そうよ。二刀流を使って剣道の大会で目立てば、道場に人が集まるかと思ったの。けれど、そのことを知った父は激しく私を叱責した。もちろん、二刀流が正当な剣道から外れていることは理解していたわ。それでも、父の叱責は常軌を逸していた。その父の怒りに、私は何か触れてはいけないものに触れたのだと感じた。それでも、私は二刀流をやめなかった。
Why?
わからない。父の手前、一度はやめようと思った。けれど、すでにその時の私は二刀流というものに魅了されてしまっていたのかもしれない。小太刀で威嚇して相手の隙が生まれたところに太刀を放つ。一刀では味わえない快感というものをね。そして、私は二刀流のまま大会に出て優勝した。そのことを知った父はこう言ったわ。やはり、血には抗えないのだなと。
Can't fight against relatives.
私の名字、本当は黄砂ではない。黄砂は母方のせい。
Uh-oh.
私の本当の名は、キラカズミ。
Oh shit! What? A confession like a massive super dreadnought ship came out. Kosa Kazumi's real name is... It's... Kira. Kira Kazumi.
これで分かったでしょ？私が赤穂浪士を憎む理由が。そうよ。私はキラの血を引く者。 それと同時に清水一学の血も引くもの。
Say what? Oh, so your time traveling works the same as Suguha's. Got it. Descendant of Shimizu Jigaku.
上野之助には鶴姫という娘がいた。鶴姫は薩摩藩三代目藩主島津綱高の継室、現代でいうところの5歳になった。けれどほどなく綱高とは離縁して故郷の三河に戻った。そんな鶴姫の近習として清水一学がおそばに仕えたの。でもやがて鶴姫と一学は主従の関係だけではなくなった。
So you mean that?
私が聞いた話だとそういうことらしいわ。けれど鶴姫と一学では身分が違いすぎる。だからお腹に子を宿した鶴姫は子を産み落とした後すぐに里子に出した。そして一学は上野之助の護衛役として江戸に来た。
What about the baby then?
そうよ。私はその里子の末裔だから、私の体の中にはキラと清水両方の血が流れている。
I'm almost getting dizzy from her shocking confession. She's also telling me her persistent tenacity, so it seems her hostility towards the Akornis is related to her being related to Kira and Ichigaku by blood. At first, I'm listening to an amazing story. But Shimizu Ichigaku is originally from Kira's territory Mitaka. The real Kira Kozuke no Suke caught Ichigaku's eye and made her come to Edo. Maybe after Kira heard about the circumstances he separated Tsuruhime and Ichigaku. The real Kira thought that it would make Ichigaku come to Edo.
その話を聞いて私はなぜ父の剣道教室に人がいなくなったのかが分かった。ChuSinguraよ。ChuSinguraが父の私たちの生活のすべてを奪った。私たちがキラの血を引くものだと知れ渡り、それが原因で道場から人が去っていったの。
From such a thing?
そんなことあなた何も知らないのね。私以外のキラの末裔も現代では息を潜めて暮らしているのよ。それだけじゃない。テレビや映画を見た者の中には上野之助の墓を傷つける者さえいると聞いたわ。結局道場に人は戻ってこなかったわ。道場を閉めた父は工事現場の作業員として生活費を稼ぐことになった。でも剣道とは勝手の違う肉体労働。すぐに体を壊して入院してしまった。私と母は父に言ったわ。ゆっくり休んでくれと。けれど病院も父にとって安住の地ではなかった。父がキラの血を引くものだと分かると患者からのいじめが始まった。
What? What the hell is that?
病院はお年寄りが多い。しかも入院してるならその心は誰もがすさんでいる。そんな中に放り込まれた父は格好の患者の餌食になった。休養するはずの入院生活が逆に父の体を蝕んでしまった。それから間もなくのことよ。父が病院の屋上から身を投げて自ら命を絶ったのも。私だってドラマや映画だけなら我慢ができる。いくらでもキラ上野之助を悪人に仕立て上げればいい。けれどそのことを現代にまで、実際の生活にまで持ち込まないでほしい。だってそうでしょ。私の父が何をしたというの？病院の屋上に父の遺書が置いてあった。その遺書の最後にはこう記してあったわ。願わくばキラの汚名を、清水の汚名を注いでくれと。優しい父だった。 厳しかったけれど、私を目いっぱい愛してくれた。そんな、父を殺したのは赤穂浪士よ。キラはいつまで赤穂浪士の影の存在でいなくちゃならないの？永遠に赤穂浪士の影の存在であり続けなくちゃいけないというの
Ichigaku screams. Inside her eyes is a fire of hatred that's burning. No, it might be for a moment the humiliation she is letting out that she has settled deep in her heart. I see. The woman in front of me had that kind of a life. Maybe she witnessed the difficulties to accept and hard to approve discrimination of misfortune. The Edo period. Inside the constitution that is called absolute monarchy, where once stupid judgment was dropped. The judgment did not only just sever the Asano family and the Kira family's everyday business, but also 300 years into the future. The original word's repercussions are still causing an effect. So to speak, Ichigaku. No, Kosakazumi and her family was the threshold between the Asano and Kira families, and she was born from cause and effect. The woman Kosakazumi burdens herself with work just like me.
父の死で私の血は凍ってしまった。それからというもの、私は赤穂浪士についていろいろと調べ上げたわ。すると、映画やドラマでは決して語られない歴史の真実がそこには存在した。私は許せなかった。赤穂の都合の悪い部分は全て削除され、美しい武士道の物語になっていることが。そして、それを鵜呑みにする多くの人間が。でも、私が一人で吠えたところで何も伝わらない。そんな時よ、一人の女性が私に近づいてきたのは。
Elga?
ええ。その人間は私にこう言ったわ。赤穂浪士の歴史を変えてみる気はないとね。
What?
私は二つ返事でその提案に乗った。と同時に、凍っていた血が燃え上がるのを感じた。
Is that the one that we've seen, but we haven't really seen her whole face, but... Is that the one?
キラと清水という二つの血を引く私にとって、赤穂浪士の忌まわしい歴史を変えることは使命だと思ったから。
Wait a minute. Aren't you the originator that is pulling the strings of the curse?
いいえ、違うわ。私はその女性に呪いの札を渡されただけ。
What did you say? Kosakazumi is not the one who cast the curse. Surely I thought it was Kosakazumi that pulled the strings of the scam. So does that mean that the one doing the pulling is still hiding? Who is that woman?
どこの誰だかは聞かなかった。私にとって相手の素性はどうでもよかったから。でもその女性は最後に面白いことを言っていた。
Uh-oh. Interesting.
ええ。私が赤穂浪士の歴史を変えた後。させるとね。
She'll do what? Eh? What did she say? What did you say? Repeat! That's... Are you serious?
そう確かに言っていたわ。
Said what? Are you stupid? If the Acorni's history changes, I have to definitely stop it. Oh, fuck.
無駄よ。その女性が動くのは今回ではない。
Not this time.
彼女は私の歴史改変の成功を見届けた後、あなたをもう一度ループさせる。それから実行すると言っていたわ。向こうが私に出した条件の一つにあなたの殺害も入っていたから。おそらくその女性の狙いは赤穂浪士と。あなたよ。
But why? I finished listening to the huge secret and my insides climb up into my heart. If the story that I heard now was the frankest reveal, then I would say it's total madness. There is no other way of describing it. The existence of the one pulling the string. That woman is guilty of everything. And also that everything after Ichigaku has successfully changed history, that woman will make her move. Well then! The means to stop that. Are you sure that we're fine with that?
私はその先の世界がどうなろうと知ったことではないわ。
That's a lie.
何が嘘だというの？
The reason you couldn't kill the Chamberlain is because it's not worth it. That's what you said. But that is a lie. The Chamberlain. I wonder if the Chamberlain knew everything from the start. That she was used by the Imperial Court and after the raid that no one would help her. And that you who stood in front of the Chamberlain also knew it. That's why you didn't kill her. And that reason is only one of them. The Chamberlain's tolerance is because you felt the fate regarded with her. Her tolerance and her burden. Oishi Koronosuke's character, she is carrying something immeasurable that no ordinary person can. And in that charm, the one trait, two traits of characters. Like Horibasuke, Fufakazume are. And that over 40 people would throw away their lives to follow her. And in front of the charm, Ichigaku's dagger was also silenced. Despite embracing the desire for revenge like a fighter, Ichigaku couldn't kill the Chamberlain. And because she couldn't say no, she told the obvious reality. So, because you lost your game of wits with the Chamberlain, you went after Yasuke. But that was the last-ditch effort in desperation, and you also understood that, right? And before that, your forced plan led to the death of Hatsu. You are deceiving me with the life of a young girl. But for you, Ohatsu's life wasn't so trivial as you would have thought.
それは。
I have also honestly learned a thing or two from listening to your story. I have been in the loop 3 times in the past and I have been surprised over things I didn't know. But I thought like this. The Akorins and the Kira family, their standpoint is completely bipolar to each other, but you digest the era, you trifle with history, and for the two of us the burden of our tragic fate remain the same. So to speak, we are in the same boat together.
同じ井戸の住人？
Yes. In the same boat, the Akorins are looking up in the sky and the Kira family is looking down at the bottom of the ocean. That is the only difference between us. Of course, I don't think all of the ChuSingura is cool. It also has a lot of beautification and vainglory parts. And the government of the time maybe used propaganda. Even though if light hits darkness, another darkness will generate. This is the natural providence. And the 47 samurais that raided Kira's estate, and through instinct called the way of the samurai, they fell beautifully. This is the fact of life. In the middle of the hundreds of years of history, there is nothing that can fade away. When his lord is humiliated, the vassal dies. These words. If you personify these words literally, the story of ChuSingura has been handed down for 300 years. If you say it yourself, it gets very sad. It's not like the Akorins wanted to be heroes. If there was no instant in Edo, I'm sure the Akorins would have lived in tranquility without making an imprint on history. Maybe not a rich life, but a life surrounded by family. Where you wish to believe in tomorrow. To live to your fullest and your natural lifespan should be accomplished. That is, you are finished being worshipped as a hero by pressing the wrong button from the start. A calm, regular day that gets cut off instantly. Everybody didn't ask for that. Therefore, once history has been changed, I pray from my heart that all of the Akorins will be in tranquility and I want them to live a happy life. Even if that unfulfilled dream is divided. You pulled me back into this era. I wonder if that woman had any orders too. But I don't think that is only it. You two had no confidence in yourself, right? Like yourself thought that the Akorins were ruthless. It's not to say that they are cruel people. Because it's not like you pulled me in as your limited service. You pulled me to this era because if your thoughts are wrong, you needed some insurance. What do you think? Am I wrong? Shimizu Ichigaku. No, Kosa Kazumi. Listen, I also have a duty to share your pain and sufferings as I was influenced by the Akorins. Akon? What the hell? Akko! Because I was also trifled by history. I was smeared by scum in the mud and I came back living. For me now, I'm one of the flesh and blood of the Acorins. So when the day came when I went back to our original world, I wanted to help tell the truth about the Acorins. So,
あなたの気持ちは分かったわ。でも、相手は今回、ことを起こさないと私は言ったはずよ。その意味がどういうことか理解しているの？
yeah, of course, but you should also think hard about it. But you said that your previous world is of no concern of yours. But however, how much resentment you have against the Acorins. Before that, you ought to understand what will happen if you wait.
なら、私にどうしろと？
I won't tell you to help me. But Ichigo is thinking hard about my request for a short while. This request essentially differs from her own goal. But no matter what, I need her help. She's my glimmer of hope. I'm betting on a good decision. How much time has already passed? Soon she opened her eyes quietly.
分かったわ。その代わり、私にも条件がある。
Okay.
それが私の条件よ。
What the heck is she saying? But Ichigo's conditions regarding my request isn't so big as a joke. Because that glint in her eyes is speaking for itself to not pull me in. Until some time ago, that sleeping fighting spirit resurrected again and took a peep. What should I do? Should I accept her conditions or gamble with all or nothing? If I lose this gamble, I cannot come back to it to some extent.
どうするの？私の条件を飲むの？飲まないの？
Okay. What conditions? Okay, so there are two things we don't know already. What she said before and the conditions. I became aware that I replied like that. Should it become necessary, then I have a woman I can count on. I fully entrust it all in that thought. And soon the fourth raid will start. The raid that I'm unable to participate in. Okay. December 14th! Okay.
皆の者、
Let's end the episode
準備は
here,
良いか？
and the next one will be a longish one, probably. If that will go as usual. So for now, hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.